Well, in English, my favorite word is curious. It means a greater desire to know something or learn something. Well, I'm really curious to know about the space, the planets, the stars, and the moons. Pneumonologic microscopic volcanoconiosis.
Oh, I actually know the meaning of that, which is it's caused by silica dust and it's a disease.
Oh, that's nice.
So can you please tell me what is phonetics or a short demonstration on the phonetics chart?
Yeah, of course.
Hello everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the English podcast. How are you all? I hope you all are doing great. I'm your Jiha, your host for today. And I'm super excited today because I have an amazing guest with me. She is going to be sharing many adventures and many stories on how did she learn English. She is also going to be sharing some tips and tricks on how do you learn English. So let's get started and let this volcano erupt. Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. What about you?
I'm doing great. So you look really pretty today.
Oh, thank you. And you're looking amazing.
Oh, thank you. So I have a lot of questions ready for you. So can you answer them?
Yeah, I'll try my best for answering your questions.
Okay. So before I ask those amazing questions, can you please, introduce yourself for my audience?
Yeah, of course. And thank you to invite me in your beautiful studio.
You're welcome.
Hello, everyone. I'm Ari Triborua. I'm a student of Cox's Bazar International School, and I'm in class 3. I have finished my basic course spoken, and now I'm in phonetics. So is it enough?
Yeah, that's enough. I was actually in phonetics last year, but I'm still continuing, but I mostly read and grammar.
Oh, that's good.
So as you mentioned earlier, you read in phonetics, right?
Yeah, I'm in phonetics right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in your batch who think, oh my gosh, phonetics is so hard, it's so complicated, and there's a lot of sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that negative energy has to go away. They have to think, no, I can do it. They have to feel confident.
Yeah, they have to feel very much confident.
Yeah, and do you think phonetics is hard?
No, if we practice, it will be easy.
Yeah, and I also used to think that it's really hard, but I, finished phonetics. I practiced a lot and a lot. I kept going, and Russell sir kept helping me in phonetics. So I got, really fluent in phonetics, and I think it's really easy and really fun. So can you please tell me what is phonetics or a short demonstration on the phonetics chart?
Yeah, of course. Well, phonetics is all about sounds. It helps us with correct pronunciation. Well, there are 44 phonemes. The 44 phonemes are divided into two parts, which are the vowels and consonants. There are 20 vowels and 24 consonants. The 20 vowels are divided into two parts, the monophthong sounds and the diphthong sounds. There are 12 monophthong sounds and 8 diphthong sounds. The 12 monophthong sounds are divided into two parts again, which are the long sounds and the short sounds. There are 5 long sounds and 7 short sounds. So is it enough?
Yeah, that's enough. So as you mentioned earlier, there's 44 sounds.
Yeah, there are 44 sounds in phonemes.
That's a lot of sounds.
Yeah.
It's like that 44 is a very big number. And there has to be some sounds that are really important or some sounds that people mostly mistake in.
Yeah.
But which sounds are mostly important or which sounds do people normally mistake in?
Well, all the sounds are the most important, but 3 sounds are the most important for me. The pa, ta, ka. Well, people usually do mistake. They say pot, top, come, but they should say pot, top, come. If they practice, they will be fluent on them. Then they will not do mistake. So I think these 3 sounds are the most important for me.
Yeah, people mostly do mistakes. When I go to school, I say, hey, she has a good top. And they say, yeah, it is a really good top. And I try to help them and try to fix their English like it's a top.
Yeah.
Top, like top. So people mostly mistake in monophthongs and diphthongs, like long sound, short sound, they mostly mistake in that.
Yeah.
So can you please clarify on what is monophthong and what is diphthong?
Well, monophthong means a single sound and a single symbol, and diphthong means double sound and a single symbol.
So can you please give me some examples?
Yeah, of course. Well, as I mentioned, that monophthong sounds are divided into 2 parts, the long sounds and the short sounds. Well, on the short sounds, it will be sheep, But on the long sound, it will be she.
Yeah, like let me give you another one. Sit versus seat, see
Yeah.
the stretch seat.
Yeah.
They are the same thing, but they do something else. They're the same verb. He sounds similar, but they're actually the whole same.
Yeah.
It's different thing. So I think that's enough of talking about phonetics.
Yeah.
So let's dive in and talk about something really fun,
Yeah, of
which
course.
is your English journey. So you're an amazing speaker.
Oh, thank you. And you are also a really good speaker.
Thank you. So every English speaker has the journey of their own. So you have one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also have many journeys and I went to a lot of things in my English journey. So even though it's a really difficult and hard language, you decided to keep going and learn English.
Yeah.
So what's your journey and what's your story on how did you learn English?
Well, I started learning English when I was 5 years old. Well, I thought that it's a really difficult language, but I practiced and tried again. I joined to SpeakUp, I made videos also, and I also watched movies like Harry Potter, The Finding Nemo, The Hunters, and I also watched many English movies. Well, then I practiced and I also watched cartoons when I was a kid, and I also read books. As is one of my hobby. So that was my journey of learning English.
Okay. Well, I have a common question. A lot of people ask it, but I want to ask it to you and to get your personal opinion on it. So, why is English important?
Well, English is a global language spoken in many parts of the world. It helps us to talk with people from different countries.
Yeah.
We use English in school, books, songs, and movies. Learning English helps us to study, travel, and find good jobs. That's why I think English is a really important language to learn.
Yeah. So there's a lot of movies in English, and as you mentioned, you watch a lot of movies when you were a kid.
Yeah.
And now too. So I also watch a lot of movies, and I love watching movies. It's one of my hobbies. I have many hobbies. And so there's a lot of English movies that help you improve your English.
Yeah.
So from those movies, which movies do you watch for developing your English?
Well, I have watched many movies for developing my English, but Harry Potter is the best movie that helped me for developing my English. Harry Potter is a British movie. Well, there are many characters in the movie Harry Potter. Well, I also have learned many different words and sentences from this movie. I use them in school, and I also use them with my friends. Well, and I also try to mimic their accent.
Yeah, and I'm trying to finish Harry Potter. When I get free time, I say, I want to improve my British accent, so why don't I watch another series of, Harry Potter?
Oh, I have watched many series.
Okay. There's a lot of words in English, right?
Yeah, there are many words.
Yeah, so there's maybe thousands of words in English, but I'm not really sure about that. So from those thousands of words, which is your favorite English word?
Well, in English, my favorite word is curious. It means a great desire to know something or learn something.
Okay, I really love that word too. It's really cool.
Yeah, I also like that word very much. Well, I'm really curious to know about the space, the planets, the stars, and the moons. Well, I'm really curious to know the distance between two planets. So that's why it's one of my favorite words.
Okay, that word, as I mentioned, it's really cool.
Yeah.
I really love it so much. So I think my favorite word is cute. People say adorable, beautiful, pretty, but I love to saying cute. It's a, short thing. Instead of saying beautiful, pretty, adorable, I like to say, cute. It's a really lovely word. I really love it. So as I mentioned earlier, there's a lot of words in English and there's some hard ones too.
Yeah.
I know two longest words in English and one of them is supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. So do you know any, longest words?
Yeah, I know. Can I tell it to you?
Of course.
Well, it's pneumonoalgic microscopic cylindrical volcaniconiasis.
Oh, I actually know the meaning of that, which is it's caused by silica dust and it's a disease.
Oh, that's nice.
So numbers never end.
Yeah.
No matter how you say, no matter how long you type, numbers never end. So from the never-ending cycle, which is your favorite number?
Well, my favorite number is 5 because it's the date of my birth. And when I was in class 1 or 2, that time my roll number was also 5.
Okay, you were very, very smart.
Yeah, so I think it is the luckiest number for me.
Okay. So let's start off and play a game of Would You Rather.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so can you please, answer in only one word, no explanation needed.
Okay.
Money or books?
Books.
Okay, save money or spend it?
Save money.
Indoor games or outdoor games?
Outdoor games.
Movies or cartoons?
Movies.
Comics or self-improvement books?
Self-improvement books.
Okay, I think that's enough time, and I think I have to go now. So it was a great time talking to you. Bye!
Bye.